For this exercise, we are focusing on rotation of the upper back, or a rotation of our thoracic spine. I like to use a small yoga ball or physio ball. This way I can get my shoulder blades forward and take my shoulder blades out of the situation and isolate more of the actual muscles that rotate and extend my spine. I'm going to begin just by setting those lower core pressures, shifting my pelvis back, tucking it in slightly, maybe creating a little bit of a drag between my feet to lock that pelvis in place. I'm going to then take a deep breath into my rib cage. And from this tall position, I'm going to hug the ball and get as much of this thoracic rotation or upper back rotation as I can. I'm trying to rotate my spine as much as I can to one direction without tilting or extending. And then keeping the ball squeezing, I'm going to slowly rotate my rib cage to the opposite side. Another thing I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about rotating my pelvis slightly in the opposite direction so that my pelvis doesn't follow through with the rotation, because otherwise you're not going to be getting that actual spinal rotation. We don't want the pelvis following. We want the pelvis to be locked in place as we rotate that upper back. Once again, try not to get any lateral tilt or rotation of the pelvis here. Squeezing the ball. Staying at the top of my breath here, rotating as much as I can to the opposite side. Something else that might be helpful here, and just getting some of the rotations that are more athletic based, is getting a counter rotation in the neck as you rotate the spine. So I'm tucking the tailbone, I'm squeezing lower glutes. I'm going to rotate my rib cage as much as I can to the right, and then I'm going to rotate my neck as much as I can to the opposite side. This is like a wind up for a baseball throw, or like a swing through while playing golf. You're getting a lot of this oppositional rotation of the pelvis, rib cage, and cervical spine. Rotating as much as I can over to the left here, keeping my pelvis rotated to the right, and then rotating my cervical spine as much as I can over to the right. Stay out of pain here. We don't want to be in pain. If you're feeling pain, decrease the size of the motion. This is what it's going to look like from the back. I'm firing up the core, stabilizing my pelvis. Deep breath in, rotating my rib cage as much as I can. Feeling a stretch in my right upper back, and then looking as far as I can to the right. Opposite direction.